Here you go. The UK is officially in recession after the GDP fell 0.3% in the final quarter of the last year. The first recession since the pandemic.
Well, joining us now is former Bank of England advisor Roger Gewolb. Roger, the UK is officially in recession.
We are indeed. Although people are saying it's going to be short-lived. One hopes so. But it was inevitable. I've been saying this would happen for a long time simply because the 14 interest rate rises were going to push us there. It slows down business, slows down growth, slows down investment. It actually perpetuates inflation. It actually grows inflation and prolongs the time it takes for our kind of inflation, non-consumer driven, what they call cost-push inflation, to fall. It always falls by itself because raising interest rates doesn't really control food prices or materials and services or fuel or Houthis shooting at ships in the Red Sea. Raising interest rates really does nothing to prevent that, but it does slow the economy down. And now we've gone into our second quarter, as you say, at 0.3%. It was a bit of a shock.
Yeah, but should we be concerned about that? I mean, it looks like things were picking up in January, though, of course, we won't get the quarterly figures till much later on. But it looks like things are picking up in January. It's a very shallow recession in that sense. So should we be concerned about that, or is it just a blip?
I think it's probably, pardon me, a bit of a blip, and I wouldn't be too concerned about it. I would see it against the background of things, Stephen, like the Resolution Foundation think tank report that the British economy has been in the doldrums for over 15 years. We, really haven't gone anywhere in all that time. Our labor productivity is very low. Infrastructure falling apart in places. I think that we have a lot of problems to solve, which obviously are being worked on. And this, I think, is a momentary blip. This is not part of our fundamental issues that we're all struggling to overcome.
And how is the UK economy looking on the world stage now? Because we're not alone, are we, entering a recession? I mean, Japan's just slipped into one as well.
Yeah. We're sort of up there with the victims a bit, if you will, but not the worst. Nothing to be too glum about. And, after all, when you look in the mirror on a morning like this morning and go, oh, gosh, we're in a recession, it doesn't really affect your life too much. It takes a long time for that to work through businesses, cutting back their investment, and then all the things that come from that.
Yeah, but there's got to be concern, hasn't there, about business confidence and consumer confidence, just on the back of hearing it.
Sure, but I mean, that's been going on for quite a while because we're in a cost of living crisis, which everybody is trying to fight very hard. This is not good news on top of it, but this is not a tragedy. This is not the...
Is it a case of sounding worse than it is?
Yes, I think so. I think we can, steady as she goes, carry on fighting the fights that we're fighting, seeing the improvements that we do see, and I wouldn't take this as meaning very much. And if the experts are correct, it could disappear in the next quarter or two.
Oh, quarter or two.
We could go right back, yeah.
Yeah, but if it lasted for that would be a year in recession. If it was another 2 quarters.
No, I'm saying it could reverse next quarter.
Oh, next quarter.
Or the quarter after, yeah.
OK. Roger, good to see you. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
Thank you.